You caught me in the middle of something, but that's all right. Yes? Oh, thank you so much. I don't know if our tribe will stay here, but even if we don't, there will still be my mark on this place. Proof that I existed, that I wasn't just a dream. This is for you. I know it's not enough, not for what you've done for me. I can only promise I will not forget your kindness. You're willing to help us even further. That is unexpected. Well, you're an outsider, but even if you weren't, the Dalrita are taught to rely on themselves. On one hand, the tribe is bound to help its own. On the other, asking for help is rarely seen as honourable. We live with many contradictions, and we die with them. All right. The corruption that struck my tree, it spread further, carried by the Stagfather's worshippers. The forest weeps blood. It bears the same monsters. But it turns out that even monsters have their use. No, right now it would be pointless. They grow like weeds, and they won't stop until the forest returns to balance. But they do produce a resin I could use to heal the wounded before another tragedy strikes. Bring me some, and I'll give you a recipe I found. You'll make better use of it than I ever could. To think the Stagfather worshippers brought ruin to us, and yet, unwittingly, they also helped create our salvation. Learna taught me that there is balance in all things. I suppose she wasn't wrong. Thank you, outsider. You've helped save my kin. Here, the promised recipe. May it serve you well.
That's me. It's true. It's been a while since we last communicated. She must be wondering what's been going on with me. Well, she'll have to forgive me. My current work is far more important than my obligations to the Guild. That might sound arrogant, but it's the truth. Kind that could be a breakthrough for humanity's survival on Avalon. Do you really think Camelot can protect Avalon's people from the looming weirdness? I think so too. And it's not just their disorganization or corruption. It's their physical frailty. But I can change that. You see, the Dalriata are far superior specimens of humanity compared to anyone else on Avalon. I'm trying to isolate the essence of that superiority, both physical and spiritual. The formula I'm developing could transform humanity, making all people as strong and resilient as the finest Dalriata, resistant to the weirdness. Perfect. In the face of the looming catastrophe, should I care about cost? That's nonsense. The time for tallying costs is long behind us. Now we must focus on how to become strong enough to survive, not on the weak, who will perish anyway. Will you help me with this? To create my formula, I need a substance that acts as... well, I won't get into the details. I need the slime of a giant snail. You can find them here in the Forlorn Swords. Of course, you won't get the slime without a fight, but I have a feeling that won't be a problem for you. Excellent. The sooner you complete this task, the sooner I can get back to work. Remember, what we're doing here will be remembered in Avalon's history.
It's crawling with monsters out there, isn't it? I'm hiding here to get my strength back before moving on. Out of here. Anywhere. The farther the better. I've got just one last piece of unfinished business keeping me in these lands. But I need a lot more strength before I finish my mission. And all these monsters sure aren't making things any easier. I want to get rid of Scarran the Skin Taker. He shouldn't rule over anyone, and he certainly shouldn't try to unite all the scattered nameless under his banner. But if he succeeds, the way he is now, he'd have us attacking our own brothers. I've had enough bloodshed. One Eye's off to his war, and word is that Gurfhanr wants to call the moot and go to war with Camelot. Or with One Eye for going after Camelot. Either way, it ends with us spilling more of our own blood. I don't give a shit what you think. I want you to hunt Scarran, because he deserves it. And if he's killed by a non-rater, it'll be even more of a humiliation for that son of a bitch. If he's gone, I'll be able to go back to my people. To have a normal place, Not just some shack in the middle of nowhere. Great! That's what I like to hear. Bring me his head, and I'll share what I took when I left the village. You won't be disappointed. Don't you worry about that.
You again? I see you've decided to head into the Forlorn Swords yourself. Charming place, isn't it? Just look at that! I am so close! The Frostgrot shells! They're near! I've heard that some snails leave their nests just to shed their old shells out in the open. So they don't have to leave the past where they live. Very wise, don't you think? The first Frostgrot I ever saw was in Camelot. It had been brought there by soldiers from the Forlorn Swords, on orders from the magicians and alchemists of the capital. The whole meaning of its life was reduced to being a specimen. They laughed at it. So slow, so useless, they said. They said the same things my father said about me many times. You're too slow, you're too weak, in his eyes. I heard that the path I chose marked me as useless. In the life they imagined for me, the only role I was ever meant to fulfill was that of a courtly woman. As strange as it may sound, yes. Every knight in the end must choose their heraldry. I wanted mine to be the Frostgrots, but first I had to get to know them. See them in their natural home, free and beautiful. And now, I'm so close. Oh no, I think I'll manage. Besides, if you don't mind, I'll be setting off again soon. The Frostgrots won't find themselves after all. Thank you once again, kind wanderer. Maybe we'll meet again, and I'll be able to tell you more about the Frostgrots.
Halt! Bow your head when you stand before the king. Bow before King Nobody, the indomitable defender, the scourge of his enemies, the slayer of monsters. I am King Nobody the Bold, King Nobody the Strong, King Nobody the Great. I see you come from distant lands. What brings you here? Do you bear gifts for your lord, or a sword in your hand to take my crown? Ah! News of my wealth has reached even the furthest corners of the world. Let us fight then, and if you best me in a duel, you shall have my crown and my throne. But hear this. There has been dozens, no, hundreds like you, and not one has managed to beat me yet. I had a name. I had it. The throne is yours. Respect it. The throne is yours.